Go. Special liberation greetings from fighters to all the Ambazonian people there for home and abroad. And special thanks to our lovely civilians for all their support, whether they support we for our ongoing war. And the one pass this first information for passengers. We passengers where they use Musango traveling agency, make no fear for use the agency any longer. They be Bible for go for the agency, for use their agency, their motor them for travel for go any place where they want go. We no go take anything very lightly again from any person or any agency or any businessman. He undermines our order. We always tell una say, whenever we tell una anything, where we fighters don't decide, when we talk for each and every one of una, make una no fail to attend to our call. We equally tell una say, USA, South Africa, China, and many other countries where they don't fight war of independence. They will fight this war with strict orders and strict laws. And today, these very same countries, they be destined with millions of people when they stay for this country. Most of them now believe that for that country they will not day. But when I don't know how comes this country they tell you they be fight before they get their independence. We no go want these agencies again. We no go want these agencies again. I go call their names Amo Meza, Nso Boys, Diamond, Mogamo, Sheri, all popular side agencies. You get Guarantee Express, Favor, General Express, you get Vatican, you get Ogamaxi, etc. and other agencies where I know if people call their names for now. For say if anything happen for una agencies for una motor make una no blame we. Make una no blame we. We no go issue any further warning again. Now action I go tell. Yes. Now we action and I go tell. Secondly, fellow Ambazonian people for home and abroad. It don't be now something or for quite a long time. Una don't be since we una no here say in fighting, it being among we the fighters again for Ground Zero. Because the Ambazonian People Liberation Council, where una see am today, it no start now today. It don't start for work since over this infighting. For fight against infighting for Ground Zero. But recently, this ugly thing, it show up itself for Goketunjia County because General Sagon and General Ishmael, they get a conflict. As usual, we be intervene for this issue because it concerns now we the fighters. Because now APLC members or fighters for Ground Zero. So as usual, we be summon these two parties for a meeting for try to see how we solve this problem. So that we hear the story for the two parties. But Ishmael, he be show up with the boys and the only bro and fire, they be show up too for the other side for Sagon. But Sagon himself, he be consciously be absent. Despite several plea, we don't plea for you, we don't beg. For say make if he come, we join together, we join our head together, we solve this issue and we put a reconciliation between these our fighters. During the judgment, after we don't listen for those who they be present for the allegations where this one be the alleged friend, the other one the alleged friend. But during this judgment, we be discovered and say Sargon, it be then that the one way be get for reimburse Ishmael with materials. Where finally, or for the beginning or for the story, Ishmael, it be 6,000 of bullets, Fufukon, if I call I say Fufukon, mean I know officer that would chop them. Fufu, would use them, would stick them, and RPG, where they be belong to Sargon. Now so the story be come out. Why Ishmael, it be acknowledge and say, it be 6 na 15 fufu, where they be done as Sargon own. And if we do this act because he be doing a numerous of materialism, where Sargon in the only way he never returned the materialism. According to Ishmael, for the explanation, Ishmael be talk say if you don't give 1.5 million France CFA for late transporter, we be there for Sargon, he be there as Sargon the fighter, for buy them stick, but to date. That stick, you know, will be supplied, nor even the money, you know, will be given back to Ishmael. Again, Ishmael will give 6.5 million francs for somebody to buy so 2 heavy stick them when I change quarter them for Sargon. But ever since till up to date, the 2 sticks them, they never enter for quarter. He had not even the money, never be returned to Ishmael. Ishmael will also point out say, when fire, will be the first, will be the work with them. It be run, fire will be then at the one of the boy, it be run with 3 sticks them. He go join Sargon. And his crew. But this gun them, they never be handed back to Ishmael. The set RPG, where it no be na Sargon he own, where it be then na quarter he own, quarter for Mancon. This RPG, where Ishmael be Caesar, it be give him back for quarter. Because if the kind investigator say the RPG no be then na Sargon he own. And quarter, it be open up himself, and it talk say na true. Fire and the only bro, when they be attend this meeting, they not be fit for defend themselves or this allegation them against Sargon. Sargon himself will be supposed to be in a better position for defend himself against all these allegations. He be vehemently refused or for order our invitation for someone to solve all these crises. However, we then stay for the issue until we get a peaceful end. But with the advice Sako, EIG, make them stop for put more fire for this matter. Simply because Sargon will be answerable to them. Make them stop and we no want in fighting again for Ground Zero with the Beguna. We hear an audio where it comes from the Ambazonia National Self-Defense Council, ANC, where it comes from outside, where it can talk na the opposite for our own investigation of our own judgment, where we call these partisan for down, but their own information will be sent out for outside, when they be talk about this issue, it be then a lie. Because the ANC, you know, be bothered for go further for investigate about this issue or this matter as it be day. But they just go on air for tell Ambazonian people say Ishmael na be the defaulter. We dey beg the Sako IG for say make it not bring down in fighting among fighters again for ground zero. The APLC leadership, it don't decide say it not go spare the families and properties of those where they there for diaspora and where the one incite in fighting among we fighters again for ground zero, because God don't bless, God don't bless we don't stop in fighting and we don't come as one. So we advise some of una for diaspora say make una not bring back this sick again, because it go spoil our struggle. Nobody no there for diaspora where he really know what will happen for ground more than we the fighters them. We will do for ground now we know. And for that audio, they mention General Flyover. They mention General Flyover. But they not be know the circumstances where they be surrounded. He dead, they dead for General Flyover. But they be attribute all these blames for FM No Pity. And we believe say this one not just out of jealousy and hatred, because No Pity don't take a stance as a freedom fighter and no more longer a political fighter. So we advise our brothers, especially General Sagon, make listen to those where they intoxicated with this knowledge of infighting for ground, because when the trumpet of battle it go be sound, nobody no go be for Icona for supporting or for LP. APLC, it consider all fighters as one, and APLC, you know, the force any group for join APLC, but Ambazonian people them make una know say more than 97% all of our self-defense group on the ground or ground zero all are all APLC. La République terrorist military, they still continue with their killing, the killing of our civilians with impunity. La République military, they be enter Dieka village. They enter for Dieka village from Bonge local government area last week. He meet up some papa and so two picking them. When they be there for bush house for Hobun, they be dry cocoa, because if picking them be there as students, they be hurry their papa there for go back for school. And at a close range, the Republic they be kill this papa and these two picking them. They be kill them. They be also kill civilians them, and they burn plenty houses them for Boyo. But that time, but the time for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, it don't come. We, the APLC, we, the fighters for Ambazonia, we did tell our civilians they say, or we did tell our Republic government say, and the military they say, any killing of our civilian again by the Republic terrorist military, it will trigger a more proportional response inside their own territory. Enough is enough. They say when water it don't stay for more, it turns speed. We don't overwash our military or the Republic military for the key or civilians the way we know they retaliate. We know they retaliate. I will go further for talk say or for inform the public say all the schools them where we don't accept them say make they open their doors them or make they operate for inside the Ambazonian territory, make they receive a clearance from the APLC leadership. Otherwise, we go declare them illegal. APLC once more, iterates its position, it take its position. Make I put on for that way. No La Republic schools for Ambazonia. We advise papa them, picking them, students, teachers, may they take this information very seriously, because the days ahead they will ever be regrettable. Thank you very much.